Going to be a very patriotic stream today, my fine feathered friends. Let's not give this dude a Weldon pooch. Oh, it's my boy, Timothy Booth. Very patriotic today. Not only is this the Star-Spangled Banner, not only is it a day for celebration of America, but this is also the Air Force Band playing it. So, take of that what you will. Make of that, indeed, what you will. Because yeah, indeed, indeed, it is a wonderful day.
No, that goes on my foot, not yours.
It goes on your foot? That's cool. Ba-do ba-dee ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Boom. Boom. Alright. Do I know where his other shoe is? No.
I saw one in the kitchen. Do you know, would you keep bringing it in there, or they both, where did they come off last night?
His room, maybe? Either here or in his room. Yeah, man. So, how are you doing today, Timotei? You chilling like a villain? Or are you beeroing like a heroing? Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, man. For sure. Fantasy Star! How much does Xbox Live cost these days, my man? Folds and wrinkles in clothes are the hardest thing about trying to draw. Ah, you play it on PC like a good person should. Like, you know. I mean, I've been talking about maybe upgrading my PC, and when I do, I'll have more space. So, that will be interesting. And then I'll be able to play it without paying a stupid fee. Consoles. Only reason I have an Xbox, I don't even know why, to be honest with you. I bought it thinking I liked a lot of the games on it, the previous generation, and then Xbox just decided to kill Lionhead and to kill the Dragon game they were making. It looked awesome. Yeah, I mean, I just don't have any space. I'd have to get another external hard drive to do it, so I guess I could. It's not streaming though. Unfortunately, my PC can run the games. I haven't met a game yet that it couldn't run, but it's not like in streaming at the same time. So that's why I'm looking to upgrade. Probably, you know. It's one of those things where I kind of have a desire to do streaming with games. Hold on one sec. I have a desktop. I have a desktop PC. It's very like, but the problem is my case is not. It's not a very big case. It's like a compact kind of dealy bob, and so I can't just start expanding with it. Unfortunately, it's all good. I'm maybe gonna. I've already been talking to somebody about maybe buying theirs because they're thinking about upgrading, and then I'll be able to get theirs cheaper than I would have otherwise. So we'll see. So I've tried to study these folds and wrinkles and stuff in clothes, and you think, like, it's been my goal to get better at it from memory, you know, from imagination, if you will. But it's not like the idea is here at the joints is where stuff wrinkles out from most of the time. Unless the clothes are wrinkly and they just have wrinkles from sitting in the wash or something. So you see around those joints, that's where the wrinkles are. Or if the thing's been wadded up on the floor, then there's wrinkles, obviously. But I think I'm getting better. Have I ever seen art where there's too many folds? I'm sure I have. Can't think of anything just offhand, but Wait, can you hear me now? Yeah, you can. Okay, so that's working. Is there an echo? Weird echo? Turn that off. No. Well, let me know how that is. Alright, if it sounds weird, I don't know. Yeah, that's because, for whatever reason, my good mic stopped working, and I think I'm talking on my headset now. And so that's not going to be canceling out as much noise. So I could turn off the noise, but oh well. Alright, Gary. Yeah. Let's get back to drawing this. Welcome, Nigel, as well. Yes, you are a movie guy, Nigel. That's why you like westerns, though, just because you're a movie guy. How bad is the noise in the background? Like, is it unbearable? Because that is from the air conditioning, and I really don't want to turn it off. But I will if it's unbearable. Usually, I have a noise, a setting that kills the noise a little bit on. But all right. Yeah, it's because it's on my good mic. I'll have to figure out. Why that isn't working. Yeah. Weird. Weird. What's up, Netcat? Thanks for stopping in. Throwing a like, hopefully. Unbearable for you, better for us. The stream gonna make you sweat. Yeah, I like the music too. This is interesting because this is the Air Force Band, but these are strings. I didn't think about that. Apparently Air Force strings is a thing. Wasn't aware of that. So that one was by the Air Force strings. And this is something else. This is by somebody else, let's see. What song is this? This is by Airmen of Note. These are all members of the United States Air Force.
There's not a morning that I open up my eyes and find I didn't dream of you.
Bye, Netcat.
Without a warning,
Good.
no,
It's okay.
never a surprise.
Do cowboys have pockets in the back? Like actual clothes back then? Did they have pockets on the butt? Yes, the Air Force Academy is in the west. Good point.
Time or place, I close my eyes and see your face, and I'm embracing you. If only I believed that dreams come true, darling, you are the one.
So this dude is pew-pewing. He sure is. He's about to squeeze that trigger. Look at that hammer's back, man.
Since you've gone
That hammer is back.
on a lonely sea that only you can chart.
And nice.
I've been going on, knowing that my heart
This is a break top revolver, which means that this portion here comes up this way, and then it's, it's like this. That looks crappy, but like that, and then the bullets go in, and then you flip it back down. Which I prefer this style of an older revolver rather than the one that is more common, which is something like the Colt Cattleman. This is bad drawing, but essentially it has that's just a quick drawing. Basically, it has a cap here that covers up the cylinder, and then you move this cap over, and then there's a thing here that will push out the spent cartridges, the casing, or if you're trying to unload it and it has cartridges in it. And then you put, so if you're loading it, you put in a single round, and then you spin the cylinder around. So you just spin it a little bit, and it's got the next hole, and you put one in there. And then you do the next one and the next one. So it takes a lot longer. Nowadays, they have, let's draw it from the back here. Nowadays, they have ones that basically, it comes out like this. And there's 6, usually 6. If it's a smaller one, it can have less. 5, or whatever, it doesn't matter. But then you can dump them all out and load them quicker. But on these brake barrel ones back then, you could pop this up, drop all of them out, and put them in really quickly. So it was more of a speed load than if you were doing a Cattleman style Colt, which would take longer. So there's a little bit of information for you. He resembles Jason Robards in the Ballad of Cable Hogue, Sam Peckinpah, or Once Upon a Time in the West. I'll have to revisit Once Upon a Time in the West. I haven't seen the Ballad of Cable Hogue. Jason Robards, huh? Yeah, he does look a little bit like Jason Robards, I guess. I don't know why. Do you think they will try to take your stream down because of the music? No. No. No way. This is public domain music made by the government. They can't own. We all own the copyright to this. I own the copyright to this as an American. If you're an American citizen, you own the copyright to this. So if anybody tries to challenge it or take it down, I will win that 100%. This is from the Air Force website. Like it's not like I found it. Oh, this claims to be from, this is the Air Force band playing a piece from Holst and then there's strings in it. No, this is from the website, so. They better not be lying to me. Government. The government doesn't lie to people. Alright, what were we working on? You know, a lot of holsters have fancy scroll work, but I have no idea how to do that, so we'll just try our best, huh? Usually when I'm doing something like that, like fancy leather work or something, I just kind of draw a bunch of squiggles that kind of look the same, and I treat that as if it's... No, it's a good question, Lady Vixen, I'm just saying. Is it possible that some sort of scammer would try to claim public domain music as their own? Yeah, they do it all the time. But it's unlikely that they've done this deep of a dive. Usually they're looking for more popular things that people are going to use, and I don't think anyone is playing this music on their streams. So the government lies all the time? Are you serious, Nigel? No way, I don't buy that. They would never lie to me. They're there to serve the people. Why would they lie to the people? That's absurd. That's absurd. Absolutely ridiculous. On such a patriotic day as this, such a happy occasion to celebrate the goodness of America, why would you say such a thing? Yes. Well, I love America and I'm very patriotic, but our country was founded on principles of liberty, not government, tyranny, and power. Absolutely true. You'll get no fight from me on that front, Nigel. Don't forget to like and share this stream out. The only way that gotta switch back to the pencil. The only way that people can find a new audience nowadays in this day of social media being purposely throttled, especially if it references to a different website and it's not an ad, is sharing. So that's huge. Whether it be something from Gary Shipman or me or whoever your favorite people to watch on YouTube are, it's vital that you share those things out, because even if you feel like you're spamming or like, oh, people are going to get tired of me always sharing out these links, they're not seeing them. It's just the way it is. And so it really is important that if you want people to keep being able to do this stuff and keep growing, that you share the stuff out. That's why, like, whenever I'm watching a stream or like somebody's new video, I try, well, not every time, but I try to remember to just share that out on my Twitter real quick, because you never know, like somebody might see it and then pop in and, oh, okay, who's this? And that is what is important. So did anybody find out, did Cowboys have pockets in the front, or in the back, I mean? Do we dare ink this? I don't want to mess it up, friends. Like jeans with pockets? Yeah, but like these aren't necessarily jeans because jeans don't fold this way. This is more of a fabric. Like back then, did they have pockets in the back? I don't know. I'm not an expert on clothing design from that era. Like I know we do now, but that doesn't necessarily mean they did then. Like jeans did, I'm pretty sure, but jeans are relatively, you know, they're not exactly what cowboys wore. Oh, thanks, Nigel. That's why it's good. It's always good to post more than once on social media because people just don't see it. And the more people are sharing something, the more likely that it's going to get seen, especially if it's from multiple people that someone follows, because then it'll be like, oh, so-and-so are sharing the same thing. Let's show this person because two of the people that they have asked to follow on our social media have shared the same thing. There is a guy who goes out old ghost hunter mines looking for old dungarees and clothing that are in the ruins to sell to collectors. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd love to go visit some ghost towns. There's some in Arizona. There's a bunch in Arizona, and I'd love to go see some of that. That's cool. I've always loved westerns, and the fact, you know, the reality is that there's not a lot of westerns being made right now, and if they are, they're always revisionist ones. Like after Unforgiven by Clint Eastwood, it's like you can't get a straightforward western anymore, and so it is kind of sad. But I'm going to change that with a western comic that I will eventually make. Probably try to make this scroll work look a little bit more uniform, you know? Like it's actually stylistically designed to be that way. So, you know, you can't really change it. What the heck? Sorry about that, Timothy. I don't know why it hid your comment. Because you said butt? Oh no, you said butt! I never understood putting things in your back pockets just makes your butt look bulgy. Yeah, I don't put my wallet in my... It also is horrible for your back. So I always put... Well, I never put my wallet in my front back pocket unless there's a good reason to do so. Which is rare. Yeah, YouTube trying to censor you in live chat. What ridiculous. I don't love Unforgiven. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's a bad film, really, but it just represents the death of westerns to me. And the only good western to come out, well, I guess there's a couple, but really the best western to come out from that is True Grit from the Coen brothers, and Like every once in a while, a Western movie will come out. I know a lot of people like Open Range, and there's Tombstone, and there's some that are good. But Tombstone might have been around the same time as Unforgiven. I don't recall. But for me, like Open Range, I've seen it once. I know a lot of people like it. It was alright. But really, like after Unforgiven, there wasn't much people were gonna do. The Western kind of, in a way, has, I think, contributed to the death of the Western in media. It is okay to disagree and still be friends. I do see your point that Westerns kind of changed after Unforgiven, but I think it went back further. Westerns slowed down in the 1970s. Yeah, it did. I mean, you mentioned Sam Peckinpah earlier. You know, you have the Wild Bunch. You have those things that were... and even Sergio Leone contributed to it. The romanticized West died. And I don't think that the romanticized West was a bad thing. And I don't think that the classic filmmakers who made movies in that didn't make serious films in a romanticized West. There's plenty, like The Searchers definitely takes place in, you know, it has stars John Wayne, and it takes place in a romanticized West, and it's still a great film. It's dark and as well, but it's still great. And now that the J-dubs, the SJ-dubs, have taken over Hollywood, we will never see another classic Western again. Not unless there's independent... I mean, the good thing about Westerns, Nigel, is that they're inexpensive to make. An independent company could come along, and if they could start making some good Westerns, they're cheap to make. You can do most of the effects practically with little cost. There are movie studios in places that are attractions that are still set up. Especially here in Arizona, there's a place called Old Tucson Studios where some of the old John Wayne movies were filmed. That's still around, and they still film things there. It's really just locations. You can find different places. You can just go out into the desert and film one around here. It's doable. It's just people have to have the drive to do those things. Facebook. What about Facebook? SJWs. Yeah, that's right. The sad part about this kind of politically correct era we live in, it's worse than it's ever been, is that it's killing joy. Like you get it's turning every piece of art into this censored thing, this neutered thing, we should say. I'd say call it neutered. It's like it has nothing unique about it. What about a Western but with anime chicks? Yeah, if that's what you're passionate about, sure. I mean, animation's gonna require a bigger budget than a Western would. I probably should shade this hat, but I the issue then becomes like, then I have to go like this and like start doing cross hatching and all of this garbage. You know, I don't want to do that nonsense. Anthony Mann, John Ford, Raoul Walsh, good examples of Western directors that made some of the classic romanticized Westerns like with John Wayne. Absolutely. You also add Howard Hawks into that. You can go, was it Judd Buescher with, I think that's his name. with Randolph Scott, Henry Hathaway. John Ford's one of my favorite directors, if not my favorite director. And looking at his films, like I have a poster of The Quiet Man over there on my wall, which is my favorite of his movies. And it's like watching his films inspired me to get into filmmaking myself. And although I don't do much with that anymore, it's the reason I did. Yeah, he was a good actor for Westerns. He had a very good stoic character that he played. Very, the idea of the reluctant Western hero rides into town, and then at the end he rides off again because he's not suitable for the civilized world. He's come to tame the West, but once it's tame, he's not welcome anymore. Yeah, that's probably my second favorite, and then The Searchers after that, somewhere in there. Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Yeah, that's a great one. There's a video on my channel, Nigel. At least I don't think it's private. It's top 5 gunshots in film. I don't know if you've seen that, but I have. It's an older video that I did a long time ago, years and years and years ago. But it has the shot from that on the list. So I can grasp the ideas of shading when it comes to line art, pencil drawings, painting, but as soon as I get in there with inks, like this is a nice type drawing, so this one will be hopefully easier. But when I get in there with inks, it's like I lose all of my ability and all of my knowledge of how shading works. I guess it's just practice to get better at inking, but it's certainly something I have to work on. This needs to not be so uniform here. Follow some of those wrinkles too I've put in. What's this song? Barnes, The Gathering of Eagles. It's a cool one. I'm just going to erase some of these pencil lines so I don't get confused about my inking. Well, I'm pretty satisfied. I mean, that's looking pretty good, I think. Not thrilled with how this nose looks. I kind of wanted it to look like it had been broken. Like an Owen Wilson type nose. know if he should have more lines on his face or not. Like look more weathered, ragged. Oh, what have people been saying? No, nothing. Nigel said he'd look for the video I did. Lady Vixen is saying hi to Gary. Looks awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I like this, man. I'm glad I'm doing this digitally, friends, because had I done something this gorgeous traditionally, and then I had to ink over these pencils with the ability to screw it up, I don't think I'd even attempt to ink it, to be perfectly honest with you. This hammer could look better. Not so roundy. Yeah. What we could do is just watch this. Duplicate the layer. That looks kind of cool. But anyways, that's not what we're doing. Then we will lock, which I can't remember how to do this. This one maybe? Let's see. I learned how to do this on a different program. I don't think I've done it on this one, but we'll see. Yep, this is how we do it. All right, then you just go like that. Boom, inked. There we go, everybody. I've inked it. Hey, it's a hack. It's not cheat. It's a hack. Okay. And besides, I still have to go in and erase like these construction lines and stuff, you know? Although I guess that one. Ooh. I'm fired. I'm fired. Thank you, Timothy. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it's, you know, it's a pencil drawing. It's like what you would see in a it's a stylistic choice, okay? It's a perfectly reasonable stylistic choice. It has nothing to do with my crippling fear of inking. Man, that looks rad. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, cheat to win. Nigel knows all about cheating to win. You wanted to watch me toil. All right, we'll actually go in and do some stuff here. We'll try it. I mean, it's digital. We can't screw it up. Well, we can, but we can undo our screw ups. What I hate is when I'm doing something on actual pen and paper, and I reach over to my keyboard and I try to hit undo. Like, it happens to me. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, it has routinely happened to me. And I'm like, dang it. This is one doodle I can't undo, Home Skillet. Alright, well, let's think about how we want to do these line weights. Like, obviously, let's zoom out a little bit. I don't think I'm that close. But the lines underneath need to have a little bit more weight to them. And then as we go to a lighter area, we can thin them out a bit. There we go. Doesn't that look great? No, it looks terrible. Don't lie to me. Did I save? Oh. No, I have not saved. Let's see here. On limit. I saved the initial blue line work, but I did not. I only saved that as a PNG file, not a Clip Studio file. So, thank you. Can I come open the front door? Yep, sure can. Enjoy this beautiful drawing, guys.
See their happy faces, and I know that we're blessed to live in this great land. From sea to sea, one nation strong and free, a light for all to see. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. Oh, beautiful for waves of grain throughout the land. Let this song of freedom ring. America of thee we sing.
All right, I'm back. Hello, Sharon. Good man. Johnny Bravo, Velma ship. Yes, sir. Someone's looking at my Insta. Oh, no, you saw it when I saved it. Yeah. I have an Instagram, Timotei. Have you seen that on my Instagram? This is where I struggle. Especially with the digital inking. I don't like that nose. Too flat. Less talk, more toil. She spins as so. She's such a taskmaster. What, buddy? Please don't touch the keyboard. Yeah. Don't touch. I just said don't. What? No, Daddy's working on this drawing. What? In a hard grudge match, in a time attack. Let's do it. What's up, P Money? Oh, you probably haven't seen this drawing we did, P Money. There it is. Here was the cheating inks we did, where I just turned the blue line into black, and now we're actually attempting a real inking of it. So far, is not looking promising. More toil. This is what She Spins wanted. So. But as I toil, I talk less. So is the stream more interesting or less? I don't know. It's a good question.
To those who fly lies the vastness of a special world. A world of motion and of speed. A world of space and of solitude.
They're not so tough now that I'm at level 69. That's pretty high level.
To the clouds
I would think. I don't know how high the levels go up to in that game, but it sounds high.
and beyond.
Do you want coffee?
Sure. Yeah, I hadn't done an art stream in a while, guys, and I really wanted to do one. And I'm enjoying it so far. Hopefully you guys are as well.
To those
You know what I need? I need a little
the desire to leave the
keypad here,
touch of earth underfoot.
so that I can just click that and move things around.
To soar beyond themselves.
Now some people use this up here, but
experience
I like my
the
macros and stuff and my little keyboard shortcuts rather than going up here and figuring it out. Timotei was able to take down the goons easily. It's the four-way dance boss. Battle is the tricky part. Okay. So if I was to play this game, you would help me level up quick, right? Timotei?
I have slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter's silver wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds, and done 100 things.
Alright, I could do without this one, Air Force.
100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and
Fantasy
soared
on the Air Force
and swung
hymn.
high
No
in the
thanks.
sunlit silence.
Let's listen to some on this patriotic day. Let's listen to some more patriotic music from our favorite source, the Air Force Band. What's more patriotic than the Old West? I don't know. The New West? No, definitely not.
Do you want half calf or decaf?
I will take half calf, please. Here's a little tidbit about me, guys. I rarely drink full caffeinated coffee, unless it's a little sip of Lady Vixen's. I'm just not a big caffeine guy. When I was in the Navy, assigned to the Marine Corps, I realized if I start drinking a bunch of coffee like everybody else was at the time, especially in the morning, I'm gonna get to a point where where I need it, and I didn't want that, so I stopped drinking it altogether, and now I just have it every once in a while. I need Gary here. Gary, are you here? Am I doing okay? I need a validation from someone who actually knows what they're doing. I could knock down this blue line a little bit better so we can see those inks. Oh, well, that's why I changed what I said, Lady Vixen, because obviously people think it's good. Everybody thinks it's good, but Gary's a master of inking. You know? It's like if, what's his name? That violinist guy, Bell. What's his name? But I'm forgetting Lady Vixen. It's like if that guy said like, oh man, really great job playing the violin. You would be like, you know, that would mean a lot to you. Timotei did it! Joshua Bell. I think I was thinking Jamie Bell, but I think that's an actor. Timotei wishes he could have streamed it to show the madness he had to face. Me too. Oh well, wasn't meant to be, I guess. What song is this, band? Says it's the Star Spangled Banner? What kind of arrangement is this? I'm certainly not familiar with this arrangement. There we go, that's more familiar. Why, thank you, Nigel Movie Guy. That's very kind of you to say. I'm hoping it will turn out. Alright guys, I'm getting a little bolder with the inks because it's been working. So, I'm not gonna just sit around. I'm gonna really get in there and try to get a cool look.
Do you want me to share the link to my sister?
Yes. Why does she want to watch?
I don't know. She might be interested.
Lady Vixen's sister is a really fantastic fine artist. And when I do something good, I like to show her, but most of the time, since I'm terrible, I like to not show her things that I've worked on. dee dee. Yes, yes. Wow, this is such a great drawing. Fiddle dee. Oops, I'm doing too much. Shall we take a look at it without the blue line? Face needs work. We know that. But we'll get there. One of the things that inspired me to do this today was I actually was trying to replicate the inks that Gary Shipman did on my pencils that I drew a little while ago, which you can see on my Instagram, FlyFoxPro, my Instagram name. And Gary was kind enough to do a collaboration where he inked over my pencil art, and that was a master class. I learned a lot from trying to replicate those. Did it again last night, trying to emulate it, and it definitely was pretty epic. So it inspired me to want to try to improve my inking skills. I'm also hoping to work on my review of Titan today. Hopefully get that done and out. If it doesn't get finished today, I'll put it up Monday. Thank you. When I really get into drawing and I don't have just something on my mind, just get in the zone and not thinking about anything except I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Now let's ink the hat and then we'll attack the face. The song reminds you of the music from Wallace and Gromit. I will admit, I'm not as familiar as you are with Wallace and Gromit. Although I have certainly seen them. I believe you watched them more often than me. Oops. And shrink that down. I don't know. I've been looking at some old Jonah Hex comics recently, and from the 70s, and that has been hugely, bigly inspiring to me to make a cowboy comic. You know, to make a Western. So I've been thinking a lot about Westerns recently. I'm gonna do better at this beard, so let's go and mess around with that. Maybe that's too many lines. I don't like this here. Let's try to fix this. Well, I don't know. That's pretty close to done. Looks really good. Why, thank you. How did this happen down here? Do we dare try to color it? Do we dare press our luck and try to color such a... I mean, I think... I'm kind of excited to do a Western comic in black and white. And so that's one of the reasons I want to definitely improve my inking. Thank you. Lady Vixen yelled at me to save it. That's all we need is like a power outage or something, like somebody hit a box down the street and like... suddenly I'm yelling, screaming about how unfair life is. Or my computer crashes. This arm, I need to redo this portion here. I'm not satisfied with that. Let's go back to the one with the blue line. That's better. This up here might be a little bit too clean. So we'll just mess it up a little bit, make it a little bit more jagged. Not too bad though. Man. Alright, shall we compare when we cheated? Actually, I think I'm going to add more shadow down here. Okay. All right, so there is the inked drawing. I'll add some more hatching to right here to make that look a little bit darker. And then here is the pencil drawing that we did. Both look good, I will say. Ooh, does it look even better with the pencil underneath? Looks pretty neat. I think I might... Toil, 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 cracks the whip. She spins. But what if I'm finished? Then I gotta dress something else? I gotta do another cowboy or something? I don't know. One might have been pressing my luck. One good looking drawing might be pressing my luck. You know what we need to do? This is too... There's not enough blendy here. His hair. Well, there's always room for improvement. But this is definitely one of the best drawings I've done. I'm not gonna lie. Now, whether or not I could do this in a sequential book, save it again. You know, in an actual comic book, that is a completely different story. It's one thing to draw one drawing, a static drawing, and to spend this much time on it. It's a complete another to draw horses and a town, a western town. And basically, if I was going to do that, what I would want to do is go to some of these old west towns we have here in Arizona. And I'd want to take a bunch of reference photos and spend some time studying how to draw horses. Should like, you know, because the whole hat is black, right? So like, guess it could be a different color. Does that look good? Does that look bad? We can always undo it. I don't know. What do you guys think? The time you've done that, I've applied 8 ounces of yarn, and I have it soaking in wool soak. Well, you also have been doing that for how long? I started drawing seriously, taking drawing seriously, like a year ago. So, I painted a little bit off and on for a long time, but my sketchbook, I don't think I'd added anything new in there in a long time. possibly like any serious drawing in close to a decade before last year. You have an advantage on me, she spins. It's not making me feel bad. It's not nice. Now the gun looks a little bit better. I prefer socking and wool soak. It sounds cooler. It sounds like, you know, a specialized term. I don't like that. Getting carried away. If you have it, you should put some dates in your sketchbook for documentation. Yeah, that's something I've been thinking of lately. I came up with this signature when I really started drawing back in the day, which would have been 2007. It was the first time I thought, oh, I should make a comic book. And then I didn't really pursue drawing all that much. I did a little bit, but not as serious as I should have. And so I've had to play catch up in the last year, to be honest with you. If we're being completely honest. Which I think we should be honest with each other. I don't think we should lie to each other. My chat and I. Oh, let's see. Hands fixing a spatula. Every time he comes up with an excuse, smack his head. Oh no, they're reasons. Alright, so let's compare it to the pencil drawing, which looked good on its own right. And then there's the inks over it. Not bad. Should I maybe... Let's see how this would look. Yeah, I like that better. I think for a Western like this, you sort of have to have hatching. But the artists that I admire have a more, usually for my artwork, have a more clean style. You know, they're doing really heavy blacks, or they are, they wouldn't be using this pen I'm using, they'd be using like this. Maybe trying to get a nice smooth line, as opposed to what we've been doing. Yeah. But for these Westerns, I feel like you sort of have to have a bunch of hatching on it. Shrink the logo and date and fit it into the blanks place on the holster. Okay. But I'm vain. Oh, you know what we forgot? Thanks for... We need to finish that holster. The holster's not done right now. We need to put some shadow in there where the gun goes. So what, like right there? I'll just move the 2020. I guess that's fine. Let's darken it up a little bit, though. Boom, there we go. I think that was a pretty productive endeavor. No one ever found out for me if they had pockets. Like, were pockets common in the back of their pants? I'd have to look at pieces of clothing from that era, which I feel lazy to do. But I don't like the look. I don't know. It looks dumb. now we're just noodling. Like, at what point does it become too much detail and we're not adding anything? That's also something I struggle with. I don't know. That doesn't look too good. What do you think? Should we be done? Should we move on to something else? Be satisfied with what we've created here today?
Can I see your phone for a moment?
Surely. Oh, Nigel's streaming.
Is there anything you have in for you as far as like surprises that I should see?
I think so. Okay, no. I mean, are there surprise presents that I have in mind for you and things like that? Surely. You know what we could do if we really wanted to be bold and try new things is go back and add a background to this. Like, you know, we'll draw some buildings in there. You know. Then we'd have to do perspective and, oh, that sounds terrible. That's why you just do like a vista. He's just out in the desert, out in the middle of the barren desert. the horizon be? Oops. What I wanted. Really do need a something like that maybe. I'm gonna pull up some reference for that. Oh, what song is this? What song is that little tune there, Lady Vixen, if you hear it? What is that? Good thing I have music playing, or this would be a terrible stream because it'd just be me drawing and not even talking. Certainly no one is coming here to watch me draw. Most of the time. Today I can see why they'd want to. This is looking pretty decent.
As the walls between us crumble and the curtain starts to fall, there's a surging of the spirit that exists within us all. And as a tide of
I don't like this song.
rises across the sands of tyranny,
This one's dumb.
let our voices
Ooh,
rise.
this one sounds fun. Let's cheat like we did earlier. So I'm not toiling over this one. She spins. Ah. Should I toil over this background? Probably. We're just gonna do something quick so that I can end the stream with a background having been done. Not toiling here. You crack me up. What the? Oh. I don't know. I definitely need to toil on this background if I want it to look good. But, we'll just leave it with the scratchy pencil background for now. Alright, thanks for everybody that watched the stream. I appreciate it. For keeping me company. She Spins, Nigel, Timotei was here. Oh, here we... I didn't see Timotei say, if you posted this on Twitter, would you get flagged for violent images? The gun. I hope not, because this is awesome. I'm gonna post it on Twitter here in a minute. Who else was here? Gary Shipman, the one and only. P Money was also here, I believe. Netcat. Thank you, everybody. It was pretty nice. Oh, you're still here, Timothy. I figured you are faithful to stay. I've never known you to leave one of my streams. You're always there to lend a helping hand. Okay. Yeah, dude, it looks pretty rad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty stoked about how this turned out. I was hoping for this to be good. Obviously, I want my drawings to be good. But that it is good has definitely made me feel good about all the work I've been putting in this last year, that I can go and do something like this. I think my digital skills are better than my analog skills, if you will. But I want to get those better too. Alright, everybody. Thank you. What's he shooting at? A person. Definitely a person. What'd the person do? I don't know. But he's shooting some varmints? Could be. But Bugs made a wrong turn in Albuquerque. He's apparently in Monument Valley, too. Which, according to the movie The Searchers, is located in Texas. But of course, it's located on the Arizona-Utah border area. But it definitely evokes the West. We could put a word balloon here saying something like, go ahead, make my day. No, I think that's from something. I don't think that's original. I don't think I came up with that. Alright, but seriously though. I'm posting this, and there ain't nothing nobody can do about it. Unless Anonymous hacks my router. Oops. But I don't know why they would. I don't know why they'd hack my router, but you never know. Okay. Seriously though, we're done. I'm leaving. I'm really done this time, guys. I'm really finished, I promise. I'm not gonna do any more shading. Okay, but seriously, I'm done. But there's so many areas where... I don't like that. I like just the black there. Save. And thank you everybody again. Timotei, P-Money, everybody that was here. But we're done. Yay, about to end the stream. Here's my favorite part of the stream.